Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be talking about my American Idol open call auditions with the producers. So a few months ago I decided to sign up for American Idol open call auditions. Authentic. And it's not. My auditions were being held on September 1st in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and that is about a 3-hour drive from where I live. And homegirl doesn't have any money, so I had to drive at 2:30 in the morning to get there by 5:30. So it ended up being a total nightmare. By the time we arrived at 5:30, there was already a line starting up. It says on the paper that the doors don't open until 7 o'clock. So in that time, we had one guy who will be essential to the story later. We'll call him Megaphone. And he was saying like things of the rules. And so Bree had to sign a paper saying that she was with me and that you were allowed to film her and everything like that so that she could get in, because the paper says that you can bring one person or family member along and they will be allowed in the gymnasium with you. However, when we got to the door, they told her she had to wait in the car. One of the workers there for American Idol looked at her and said, well, you can take her debit card and go shopping. I don't have any money to go shopping, so that was not an option. When I got in, Megaphone was in there. And he was like, oh, you're from Wyoming? I was like, yeah, yes, sir, I am from Wyoming. We drove here at 2:30 in the morning. However, I originally am from South Carolina. And he thought it was like so cool and everything like that. We talked about my dad being in the military and whatnot. I thought he was just one of the backstage people helped to set up the booths and stuff, because usually producers will wait in the gymnasium. However, this man was a whole producer. And he was the producer that I was supposed to audition in front of. So when we get into the gymnasium, you kind of like sit in these like weird old chairs. And they told us earlier that they didn't have enough seating to have people have their friend or family member with them. However, by the time it started, not even, like our section wasn't even full. You had a lot of spaces empty and everything like that. So you could have had your friend or family there, which sucked. So the people that I auditioned with were extremely talented. It was a group of 4 of us. When I looked up, there were 2 producers in my booth. However, the guy that I was talking to earlier that I made a connection with that made me feel more comfortable auditioning left to go on a phone call or something. And I was left with this asshole who looked like he didn't care for his job and was just completely rude. Whenever we would audition, he would look anywhere but us. The papers, the ceiling, the audition curtain, the floor, his nails, anything that you can think of besides us. And he just had this look of disinterest on his face that made you want to quit singing and start crying. And he wasn't just like that with me, he was like that with every single one of us. By the time we had got done auditioning, that producer was like, okay, all 4 of you step up. And that's when I knew none of us were going through, because they would pick the first 3 people to go home, and then they would pick the person that they decided to keep to stay and then get the golden ticket. The guy apologized and was like, sorry, this isn't a no forever, it's just a no today. We have a certain look in mind for this season and you guys just don't fit it. And as I went to walk away, I got pulled aside by Megaphone, one of the producers, the producer I was supposed to be auditioning. And he apologized sincerely. He was like, I was really hoping to put you through. You're a good soul. You're a good person. However, this year we're just looking for a male with a guitar. And then it finally clicked, because when I was watching people go through, it was only white males with guitars go through. That's when I just realized, like, wow, this is what I was auditioning for. A show that claims to be authentic but isn't really authentic. But if like that were the case of they were looking for a certain person this season, why not just put that on the application forms? Hey, we're looking for this kind of person, this kind of genre. Well, if they do that, then they're not going to get the diversity that they want and need. After I got done talking to Megaphone, I was about ready to cry, realizing that since I'm not a man with a guitar, that's why I didn't get through. As I'm walking to my car, they're filming a girl singing horribly outside, and apparently she had just gotten through. However, she's not a good singer. She was like wailing. And when I opened the door, Brie was like, who in the world is singing? And I was like, that's one of the girls that got through. And she was like, and you didn't? And I was like, no. And I just started crying. I remember being like so like heartbroken, and I felt like my dreams were crushed. American Idol isn't what they say they are. You do get the golden ticket. You do have to wait another month and a half to meet the celebrities and do all celebrity auditions. So your golden ticket actually isn't a golden ticket. It's just a, hey, you get through to the next round, which is celebrity auditions. Good luck, pat on the back. Hopefully you'll make it. So after I got home, I started researching a lot about the show, people's experiences with open call auditions, and it was just so shocking to me that they have done this to a lot of really talented people. So this show is only about the views and about the ratings. It's not about authenticity. It's not about talent. Either way, I'm still really grateful for this opportunity because it kind of opened my eyes. I had always wanted to be the next American Idol, and now I really don't want to. I don't want anything to do with that show. I don't want to watch the show. Guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or even share the video with your friends. I hope my experience helps you decide whether or not to audition for American Idol, or give you some clarity of what the show really is. So yeah guys, that is it for this video, and good night, good morning, have a great day, have a great night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.